Here at Get Up Mornings time for the Faith Walk of the Day. I was doing one of my Bible plans on the YouVersion Bible app, and it was talking about God searching your heart. The question was, can you pray dangerous prayers? Is there such thing as a dangerous prayer? A dangerous prayer is something you pray and you actually get. Are you really prepared for it? One of the scriptures was Psalms 139, the 23rd and 24th verse. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there's any wickedness in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. Listen, you can ask that question, but do you really want God to do it? Because, we say things, but God really, really knows your heart. One version of Jeremiah 17 said, God treats us not as we pretend to be, but as we really are. Jeremiah 17 and 19 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. One version says extremely sick. Who can know it? But if you ask God to search your heart, he will. If you ask God to show you yourself, he will. Are you ready for that? I always say to myself, I don't want to think I'm right and I'm wrong. God, show me myself. God, if I feel a certain way about something and I'm aggressively talking about it, but I'm wrong, Lord, show me myself. We need to pray those kinds of prayers, even when what you're saying and what you feel is contrary to the word of God. Well, Lord, I'm so broken, and there's nobody doing this. Those extreme words that we use that make us feel like we're the only ones going through. That's what the enemy does. He isolates you to make you feel like it's just you. And so you play this pity party with yourself, not realizing that he got the same tricks and been tricking the same folks with the same things for forever. Whether it was Cain and Abel who dealt with jealousy. God, I don't like how you blessed me, and literally killed his brother. We talk about confusion in the world now. Well, in the days of Noah, they were so wicked and so doing so many perverse things that God wasn't pleased with. God said, start over. I'm going to flood the earth. Noah, take you and your family in your boat, and I'll start humanity and creation over with you. Or whether it was the people building the Tower of Babel, they were so smart and had accumulated so much. Sound kind of like today, right? We're going to build a tower to heaven. Well, God confused their language because they were so arrogant. God knows our hearts. And no matter what you try to camouflage with it, God knows when you really desire him, when you're truly in love. God, I'm so in love with you. I want to know what you think of me. How do you feel about me? God, how can I please you today? God, what do you want from me today? How can I surrender to you today? That should become our prayer. Not just give me, fix me, this is what I want. God, I don't just serve you for what I can get. I don't just serve you because I'm so scared of the devil. I serve you because I love you. I trust you. I believe you are the sovereign God. You have great things in store for me. You also want to use me for your glory. When you ask God to search your heart, he will. When you ask God to show you yourself, I say it like this. When you ask God to give you mirror moments where you look in the mirror and you're honest with yourself, with where you really are and what you really think and why. And then once you go through what you think, then you say, okay, now God, that's what I think. I may be just as wrong as two left shoes. God, show me who I am. Show me what you said about me. Don't let me gauge who I am by what I've been through and what they said and what she said and what I experienced. Don't let me gauge who I am by the divorce that I went through or me losing a child. Let me gauge who I am by what you said. All of my life can be used for your glory. And so I surrender my whole life, my complete life, all of my life for the rest of my life. That's the faith walk for today, ladies and gentlemen.